boom, bada 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 boom.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first live session of Henshin, a Sentai RPG. This is going to be on the Cosmic Rejects channel. I, of course, am the guy who makes all the videos on Cosmic Rejects, Zeke Fowler. And with me today, I have...
Nguyen.
Matsumura Kouta.
Declan Rhem.
Now, this is my first time DMing, and for a lot of people here, it's their first time playing an RPG. The RPG we are playing, as I stated, is Henshin, a Sentai RPG. In the link below, you will be able to purchase or download, it's your choosing. I would be not a dick and purchase it. The digital booklets for this game, they'll be in the description. They're there. The game is made by Cave of Monster Games. They had a Kickstarter recently to release a completed version of Henshin, which will have all of the rules, which will have all the character archetypes and rules that we're playing in this game, as well as the module Monster Freak that we're playing off of, because I've never done this before, so I'm not going to just make all this stuff off the top of my head. I'm going to let what the people at Cave of Monster Games have provided for me. We are unofficially associated with them. They did not give this to us. I bought this RPG off of DriveThruRPG.com. And we're just playing it and going from there, because a lot of people have been doing Dungeons & Dragons and no one's been doing Henshin. So as I said, we're doing the Monster Freak module, and allow me to set the scene. We open on the small, rainy town of Bell Hill. Once bustling in the film industry, has now just become a simple tourist trap to sell their wares. Our story begins. We meet 3 high school students outside the Bella Theater. They are on assignment to film a documentary for history class about the film industry in their town, and no place better than the rundown Bella Theater. But there is a problem. The Bella Theater is not decrepit and rundown. It is in fact pristine, as if out of nowhere it's in working order again. They react. Red turn.
I don't remember this to be this clean. Where's? Why? Okay, let's go. I mean, you guys ready to do this? I mean, I want this A. I've been failing, but we can do this together. Just help each other.
All right, pink turn.
Well, I may not know much about this area, but yeah, if you're thinking, but you guys know this place more than I do, so if you think that something's wrong, I think you work for it.
Blue turn.
I don't know about you guys, but it seems a little suspicious. Why is everything else run down? The theater still up and running perfectly.
Why do I smell food?
The smell of buttered popcorn is kind of disgusting, but oh well.
So, the teens, perplexed by the state of the Bella Theater, decide to enter, ready to get their A, and they are met by a squat man with half of his face completely burnt. Turns to them, surprised that 3 teens would enter his establishment. What are you doing here? It's not open yet. Did you read the sign? Red turn.
Are you talking about the sign that's on the ground? Because it wasn't really up. So, as far as we were concerned, it didn't really say closed. It was more like, it's open. I mean, hi, how are you doing?
Oh, sorry about that. We thought we'd work on something in this area, but I guess you already started here.
If the theater was actually closed, then the doors would be locked, but okay.
I didn't ask for your life stories. I just wanted simple explanations. Anyway, you're here now. Can you help me with something? I need to move this box upstairs. Don't open it. Red turn.
What? Okay, where do we put this?
Pink turn.
Okay, we'll do it.
Are we getting paid?
Blue turn. Okay. I need you to take... As I said, I need you to take the box upstairs. Just bring it up to the attic. That's all I ask. And also, don't open it. I'm really, really serious about not opening that box. Okay? Like, don't drop it. I'm trusting you, 3 people I've never met before. This is a test. Red turn.
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna go ahead. All right, see you guys.
Okay, so you're going by yourself? You gain a point. All right, pink turn. What's up, man?
All right, you do that. But maybe you can maybe you can tell each other about ourselves.
Blue turn.
I'm gonna take a look around.
Okay, it's a passive turn. As blue takes a look around the lobby, and red brings the box upstairs. Pink and the man in charge of the Bella Theater have a conversation. What's up? Did not expect company. I am Johann Fenton. This is my place of business, as you can see. You are?
Oh yeah, I'm Maru. We're from a high school. We're working on a thing. But we do have what's it like around here?
It's really pink action. You're actually doing a good job. Oh, I just came back to town. I decided to, rebuild. Yeah, no, I got here yesterday.
Really? How do you like it here after all this time?
It's fine. It's fine. So what about the other two? Who are they?
They're classmates. They've been here longer than I.
So your classmates. All right, that's good. Establishment. Your classes are longer than you. Your classmates have been around longer than you. You're new to town.
Yeah.
Okay. So red turn. Following our Red Ranger with his box.
All right, where do I put this little toy? This little box boy? This little doobie dad? Ah!
Downstairs, everyone hears screaming. Blue reacts.
What did he do this time?
Johann Fenton leaves Maru and runs upstairs to see what red character is doing. Blue follows. So that would be me catching you. Red turn.
Thank you.
Gain a point for failing. Pink, you're still downstairs. Pink, you're still downstairs.
I hope everything's alright. At least they're taking a look at it.
Okay, blue turn.
I follow up behind Johan, checking to make sure my classmate's okay, and also making sure he didn't break anything.
Okay. Is that going to be let me see what blue, go back to blue. So that is, that's remaining calm under, will you classify that as remaining calm under pressure, or would you classify that as taking action? So being calm under pressure?
Yes.
Okay, so you have a point, right? Okay, you waste your hard point then. So that's a hard point saved. All right, cool. All right. Due to blue checking up on red and making the sensible action, Johann notices and calms down. Johann then looks to the ground and sees that the box has been dropped and rings with large gems in them have scattered onto the floor. Give me those immediately. No. Okay, you didn't see anything. Unless you did. What did you see? Red turn.
I mean, I don't know. I'm seeing you for the first time collecting crystals. I mean, what kind of secret collection you got there? I mean, is that garnet? Is that topaz? Is that some crystal meth that I don't know about yet?
Something fell from the stairs. Is that important?
Blue turn. No, gain a turn. I think was it pink? Would you say that? Let me go back to pink. What type of turn was that? That was a.
I don't know what it is. I just.
No. Strike at the heart of the problem. I said you just struck it.
Something fell down. Yeah.
You struck at the heart of the problem. So no, actually, that's rallying the squad. So yeah, no, you that's normal action. You rallied the squad. So no point taken. You rallied the squad.
Okay.
That's getting everyone to head downstairs. So go ahead.
Does the theater have jewelry in its gift shop?
Deadpan humor. That's one of your tasks, to be deadpan. Alright, so Johann heads downstairs to see what Maru has collected. The still unnamed red and blue character follow. Put that down now! Return.
I quickly snatch it. Ooh, this has some heft to it. What is it?
So you take, alright. Would you describe that action as facing danger or taking action?
Expressing wonder?
Cool, it's expressing wonder. That's a task. You're good. Just being Red Ranger. Alright, cool. Just committing a task. Good. Alright, cool. Blue, pink turn.
I just took it out of your hand without your permission.
Oh, yeah, so red has the ring now. So let's go to pink. Alright, someone just took a ring. How are you gonna react?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it does look a bit pretty, doesn't it?
Blue turn.
I'm still waiting for Johan to answer our questions about the ring.
Okay, no, cool. So it's a blue action. So you're waiting for Johan. It's yeah. So you're So I guess that's you reacting to take temporary cover.
That's like, wouldn't that be like a fail to react effectively?
Yeah, that would be fail to react effectively. So yeah, get a point. So that's fail to react effectively. So yeah, Red just got you a point. Right. Johan, realizing that he has made just the worst mistake possible, calms himself once again and decides to answer Blue's questions. Yeah, family heirlooms, and I would like them back, please. Red turn.
They're not normal rings, are they? Not normal. It's tingly. It's tingly, I feel like.
It's pink turn.
Well, either way, I'm sure he wants it back for a reason.
Okay, that's being there for someone. So that's yeah, you were there for Johan. So thank you.
Yeah.
It's a regular turn. So blue action.
I'm trying to decide between pointing out the obvious or try to pinpoint Johan's weakness by playing monkey in the middle.
Yeah, whichever one you want. So there you go. So you want to pinpoint a weakness, or so was it So what you want to do? You want to pinpoint a weakness or what?
Or point out the obvious, saying he did say that they were family heirlooms. Like, we don't have any sort of definite proof of otherwise.
Okay. So do you want to commit to that action then?
Based on what I said that they don't feel normal, they feel tingly, and they're not heirlooms, are they? They're tingly. They feel weird.
Right.
I said
Yeah.
that.
So that's information that so I don't know. Based on that information, how you want to act now?
Okay, so then we're gonna, I'm going to pinpoint an adversary's weakness and hold my hands open on the other side of Johan from.
Because you remember he's squat, he's short, so
Yeah.
just gonna catch him over his head.
Over his head.
Okay, so you catch it. I'm gonna switch back to my narrator rules. Figure out my next course of action because now. Okay, so now what we have started with. We started with 3 students trying to film their project. An old man asking them to move a box of rings upstairs. Now they are messing with him in order to learn the origin of these rings. So, as the narrator, I'll spend my regular turn to announce how bad it is that you guys are touching those rings. Okay, fine. They aren't family heirlooms. I was lying, okay? But the more you touch those rings, the more they are going to rub off on you, and I can't handle that kind of responsibility right now. Not again. Red turn.
Let's see if it fits. I put on the ring.
You put on the red ring, okay? All right. So red commits to putting on the ring. That action is that's taking action. So that's just taking action to leave yourself vulnerable. All right. Pink turn.
Wait, that uses a point? That uses
No, that's a passive turn. But like you've left yourself vulnerable by putting on the ring. You've taken action.
When do you get a point? Is it light turn?
Yeah, light turns get you a point. Yes, from like little small, you can't see the plus on there. Get a better turn here. Like you could fail to stop him and earn a point if that's your goal.
Okay, good.
Okay, no, talking to the mic. You fail to stop him.
Okay.
So you say you take a light turn to fail to stop him.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll say it into the microphone.
Okay. Ooh, that looks good on you.
Okay, next turn.
I wonder if there's any more, and I look into the box to grab. Would that count as a ruin?
Yeah, that would count as a ruin. Okay, so earn a point. You can have up to 5 points, by the way. By the way, I should have mentioned that each character gets up to 5 points,
Tokens?
and so it gets up to 5 tokens. Okay, so
I don't know if anything I did so far earned me a point.
oh, you haven't done anything. You've done very few things to earn a point. So blue has earned a point by attempting to ruin Johan's situation and take the rings and take another ring out and put it on. Red is wearing a ring, leaving him vulnerable to any type of repercussion, and pink is Pink is being there, and Pink is being there for them. So that's just Pink is just hanging out.
Okay.
All right, so now it's time for narrator turn. All right, cool. All right, so one of you is okay. So all of you took. Those are all regular turns. Okay, I can do a regular turn. Okay, so I can't do a light turn unless you guys play a heavy turn. And I can't do a heavy turn unless you play a light turn. So I got to play off that. So I can do a regular turn for the situation. Tell you what, I will spend my regular turn as narrator to use those powers you're gaining against you. Red and blue. So unnamed red and blue character are now knocked unconscious for wearing the rings and absorbing the power within them.
Excelsior!
So pink has the only turn this round. So pink has the only turn this round, and Johan reacts.
Okay.
At this point, do you just want to put one on and join them? Or do you want to get the hell out of? Or do you want to get the hell out of my theater?
Are those really the only two options? We can stick around until they come back too. I don't have to touch anything.
Was it Yeah, that's remain. Okay, so no, so you can't do that. That's remaining cheery under pressure. So you can't make that action because you don't have any points yet. But so would you like to change that? Would you like to just be there for them and just stand around and?
Yeah.
Or keep in mind, you can do other things too, like demand someone pay attention. So like you can exhaust yourself, fail to do something, pay attention, show a soft spot for the wrong person at the wrong time, or why doesn't someone take me? Or ask the question, why doesn't someone take me seriously? Because right now you are being the most serious Pink so far. Oh, plug that cord back in. It's starting to slide out. Thank you.
Oh, okay. I'll take them somewhere out of your way.
Okay, so you're taking them away. So you decide to take them out of the theater instead, because that would be being there for them.
Okay. Okay. Never mind. Yeah. Okay. Sure. I'm good. I'll take them somewhere safe until they wake up.
Okay, so you're gonna be there for them. That's a passive action.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, my turn.
So I have a ring, he has a ring, we're both knocked out, and he's carrying 400 pounds out of that room.
He's dragging 400 pounds out of that room.
Got it.
So, Maru drags his friends who once again started out by going to a movie theater to film it for their documentary. Went inside, harassed the owner, who by the way, inexplicably in one day took a rundown movie theater, restored it, and now they're unconscious, absorbing powers. While Pink drags them away. Since you did do a regular turn and I can respond with a regular turn, I'm going to put you in a compromising position.
Okay.
And Johan slips a ring into your pocket anyway. So we're going to go back to the story. As Pink drags his friends back to their... tell you what. They have a van. Drags the still unnamed blue and red, and decides to drive them to the hospital.
Hey man, I have many ways to work the names in the conversation, but they need to come up with that.
It's true. We are now at a doctor's office because that's narratively our story will take us. Pink, now examining the ring in his pocket, waits in the waiting room, ready to hear the status of his friends. Doctor walks out, talk tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, are they okay? Thanks for the gloves, by the way. And you know how scared I am to touch these.
I don't know why you would be scared to touch those gaudy Spencer's Gifts rings, but whatever. I'm happy to provide a pair of latex gloves. I want to keep this place sterile. Anyway, your buddies, John Doe 1 and John Doe 2, where are their wallets?
Oh, they must have left it at home.
They're starting to come around if you would like to talk to them.
Perfect. Going to the room and resting. Okay, you guys okay? You remember anything that happened? Do you remember your names?
What are your names?
Alright, my name is Ty, 17, my chest is hot, where's my clothes?
My name is Jay. I'll be 18 in a couple months. Also, why are we always making in a hospital?
Well, it's just procedure. We need to get you in those gowns. Can't just have you laying in bed with your own clothes on. That doesn't make any sense.
Neither does you touching us without consent.
I'm a doctor. Handle this scenario, guys. Pink turn. How does Pink...
Well,
it's his turn.
You guys are being too hard on the professional here.
shows a soft spot for someone who does not need a soft spot shown to earn a point.
Professional or not, don't touch me while I'm unconscious. Doctor.
Alright. Fair enough. I'll come back with the bill. Red turn. Earn a point. Fail to react.
Well, anyways, now that you two are conscious now and you remember what happened, I need you to see this.
Okay. Pink holds out the ring in his latex gloved hand as it glows. It is pink with a symbol of a pharaoh engraved into it.
Well, seeing as how we're fine, we should probably just put it on and join the club.
Wait. I want to look at that. If that's acting out of character, that's here we go. That is for blue. That's taking action. That's just taking action. You're fine. Never mind. You're good. Blue takes action by peer pressuring Pink into wearing the ring.
Put it on!
Red takes action by continuing the peer pressure.
Hey, I saw what happened. I'm not about to make some fatal mistake.
So what are you taking that as?
I'm supposedly going to ask someone why doesn't someone take me seriously.
Okay, so that's an equivalent of so why don't some take you seriously? Earn a point.
I choose a regular turn, point out the obvious. Again, reiterating that we're fine. Also, there's the two of us to take care of him while he's out.
So as they wait to receive a bill from the doctor, they continue to peer pressure. So keep in mind, that's still on the table. You could leave if you want. You can skip out on the bill. So yeah, they continue to peer pressure Blue. So yeah, Jay and Ty continue to pressure Maru into putting on the Pharaoh ring.
Put it on. Put it on.
It's not gonna hurt.
Okay, but you're paying.
Pink puts on the ring. I'm going to count that as one of my regular turns and incapacitate him for the rest of this turn. So Maru puts on the ring, absorbs the power, and is immediately overwhelmed and falls unconscious with it. So leaving Jay and Ty to figure out how to both solve the hospital bill problem, understand why they went unconscious when they got their rings, and get their friend Maru out of the hospital while he's unconscious, or leave him there. Their choice. Red turn.
Alright, first I didn't ask for Maru. Alright, first Maru, you didn't have to follow me, but anyways. Jay, what's on your ring? If he's a pharaoh looking thing on the ring, then what's on your ring?
So your choices are vampire. So your choices are Dracula, Frankenstein, werewolf, or Gillman. Blue Frankenstein?
Yeah.
There's a Frankenstein on your ring. Cool. Right, hand it.
It looks to me like a Frankensteinish thing, like a screw or something.
Alright, my ring. I actually can't read this. What's on my ring?
Alright, I'm going to take that as failing to react, earn a point. Failing to recognize the silhouette of a vampire with a cloak over his face. But you know what? No, that's why I made it really complicated looking on purpose. Like, what the hell is this? This could be anything. How am I supposed to know that this is Dracula covering his face covering his fangs with his cloak?
I can't read! I can't read!
No, I wanted to so intentionally complicated looking picture of Dracula covering his fangs, his most iconic part of his face. So they learned of the Frankenstein shape, the Pharaoh shape, vampire shape on their rings. The rings, which by the way, are seemingly now fused to their fingers.
Oh.
That explains how warm my hand feels, but is your ring stuck too?
Yeah. It's gonna be difficult to explain to my parents. It's on my ring finger.
By the way, it's been a turn, so pink turns back. So you would wait. So you'd be just waking up.
Okay. I'm fine. Okay, that went better than expected.
That's a passive turn for pink. The doctor returns. Wait, I forgot my clipboard. None of you leave. A lot of people have been skipping out on their bills, and granted, we can't catch them even though we have video footage, so you guys better stay here.
Okay, guys, follow me then.
Spend a hard point.
Okay. What is that considered? Because
That is taking act. That's being a Red Ranger. So that's
Wait. What?
use weapon, face down. Face down danger without hesitation. You're gonna skip out on that bill. That counts as facing danger without hesitation.
Let's go!
Alright, Pink, you're gonna be the follower.
Okay,
What?
what are we talking about?
Okay, so he said follow him to leave the room to skimp out on the bill.
Right.
So what are you going to do? Are you going to follow him?
Okay,
Because you can strike at the heart of the problem, remain positive and cheerful.
Or fail to react and get cast aside.
So you would just be so if you said no, they're just gonna fucking leave you there.
okay, let's go.
Taking action, go. All right, Blue.
I also take action by leaving with them.
Okay.
We should have left last turn.
All three of the teens, Jay, Ty, Maru, all escape the hospital without paying the bill. And escape the bill, but they leave their clothes there. So driving to Ty's house. So anyway, they make the commitment to drive to Ty's house in order to get more clothes, figure out how to get the rings off their fingers.
Again, why did you guys follow me?
To saying it to earn points. It's good.
Well, I'm not the one that had to be there. I'm not paying the bills.
Also, this is your van, so you're the one who's driving. You could have dropped us off at our places.
Ty's mom sees her son, her friend in hospital gowns, and her friend, and his new friend Maru, normally dressed. She walks up to them with a disapproving but unsurprised look on her face. Red turn.
Guess what we did today?
Pink turn.
I know this. I know.
It's being there for them. Good job.
Hi, do you tell your mother everything we do?
So, filming movies again.
We tried to, but it's not the X-rated kind, so it's okay.
I don't ever need to know that, Ty.
Well, at least we're all safe, right, madam?
I point out the obvious and remind everybody that we need clothes.
You certainly do. Did you guys lose them while you were filming?
I mean, it's hard to say, Mom. I was unconscious when it happened.
I'm sorry, what? What happened to my baby boy?
I described to the mother what happened as realistically as I could.
I take action by going upstairs to Ty's room.
What? Like, fuck it, I'm getting some clothes, guys.
I'm done being naked.
Okay, whoa. Maru. You let some old man take you up to an attic, and then you were all unconscious and woke up in a hospital. Red turn. You described it as realistically as possible.
I mean, it could be worse. I don't have any physical stitches on me. That's not too bad.
Besides, I only painted for a few seconds in the hospital.
Who is this man? Who is this man's name? Who is he? Who is this person?
I think it's Zohan. I don't remember. It was a thick accent, so I mean, Maru!
the Adam Sandler character, Zohan. That's who did this.
Well, that might not be his name, but we are telling the truth. We're serious. We're serious about this.
I'm calling the cops.
I mean, do we have to? I mean, this is normal for me.
Excuse me? That's new to me?
In blue, I guess you come back downstairs.
Yeah, I come back down, and I hand Ty his clothes. I just grab randomly. I come down just as Ty says, "This is normal for me."
Okay. This is normal for you! When has this been normal? You're joking with me, right? This is all a prank. Failing to react. I'm giving you guys an out here.
I know. I'm surprised too, madam. I didn't expect him to say that. I may only be here for like a few months, but I don't think he would say that like it's a normal thing either.
So I decide to ruin something perfectly. I ruin Maru's explanation by telling Ty's mom it was one of the plots of our movies, and we might have convinced Maru a little too.
Okay, well, he is foreign.
Mom, that's racist.
Oh, yes. That might have been it. I might have been too into it.
I take action by I'll point out the obvious to everybody else, saying like we should probably like get up to Ty's room and regroup.
You guys scared me, and you have fun up in Ty's room. You know, just don't just be a little less creative with your films in the future.
Thanks, Mom. Bye.
We have not shown any ranger-like character.
He's not reacting.
Okay.
Okay, just okay.
I got it.
All right, what you doing, Maru?
Thanks, madam. I'm sure we will have to be creative to come up with anything from going forward.
What you doing? It's like the mom's letting you go upstairs. Cool, take action. Goes upstairs. Now in Ty's room, the three of them pull on the rings in their fingers, hurting themselves in the process. Hurting yourselves, like you're just trying to pull them off, it just doesn't work.
All right. Clearly, this is permanent.
And Pink.
Can we cover them up? I have their gloves, but they're made of latex.
You only have 2 hands. Why do you have 10 pairs of latex gloves?
I don't know. I don't have the two.
Upstairs.
No, they've established you have extra pairs of latex gloves. The doctor being overzealous handed him a bunch of gloves. Since you guys have played enough light turns that I feel comfortable playing a heavy turn. All of us, it's actually no, I can play a light turn. I'm gonna do a light turn because I'm gonna play a light turn here. As you begin to play with your rings, the room begins to shake, and a storm swirls inside it. That's me altering the landscape.
Alright guys, what's going on? I know my window's not open. What's going on?
How are you guys gonna react?
Well, what's going on? Someone hold on to something solid.
I react by attempting to take cover.
Okay.
How should we cover my bedroom? Like, come on.
Well, you can hide under a bed, or like maybe you can like under a desk, or like there's a chair called under him. While Jay the blue takes cover, Maru the pink finds something solid to grab onto, and red tie is perplexed about what's going on. They then stand in a vision of the past. Bell Hill, 1954. They then witness four heroes clad in weird spandex armor. The one red, clearly Dracula themed. The other blue, clearly Frankenstein themed. The one pink, clearly Pharaoh themed, Pharaoh mummy themed, and the other gold, one Phantom of the Opera themed. They face down a colossal beast, 4 times the size of the small tourist town they take place in. The beast is constructed out of a cluster of serpents and purple lightning. The gold ranger amongst them turns to them. Okay, team, I don't know how we're going to stop us this time. It may take all of our power. Ancient Red responds, I have a good feeling about this one. I think we will be okay. Ancient Blue, don't worry. I've constructed this box. If we place our rings inside it, we should be able to seal all of her power as well. Pink Pharaoh turns to them. I've been happy to serve with all of you, and I am happy to die here if it means we can stop her once and for all. The team then take off their rings, place it into the box, and then point the box at the colossal beast of giant clusters of snakes and lightning. They blast it. The snakes fall apart, reaching the ground, slithering away back to their holes, until there is nothing but a blonde woman wearing a seductive snakeskin dress, lying on the ground, huffing in pain. She looks up at them, weakened, as if godlike power had been stripped away from her. Gold stumbles to the ground and falls. The tall silhouette of a man disappears to reveal a squat man in his 20s, his face burnt. And while the Red Ranger, the Pink Ranger, and the Blue Ranger disintegrate into ash, a la Thanos snap. He looks on to his friends, crying, as they clearly gave more of their power to stop her than he did. The storm ends, and everyone drops 3 feet from the ground back onto the floor of Ty's room. So you guys were revealed a vision of the past.
Alright. Johan wasn't kidding. Alright.
So how do you react to seeing the vision of the past, Maru?
Yeah.
I understand y'all are saving. I understand what you got in your head. Y'all are saving up for like, hey, I better do something so I can earn points in case there's a fight that's about to happen.
Good.
You can also move the plot along too.
Okay. Wow, that was amazing.
I don't feel bad for fucking with that old guy now.
Okay, there's a knock on Ty's door. His mom opens. I thought you guys were joking about the old man. Because he's downstairs. And he seems terrified. Not the type of terrified I thought he would be. You want to fail to react?
Yeah, can you bring him upstairs? We need to talk to him.
Pink turn!
Pinky!
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I half-heartedly stick to the lie I gave Ty's mom. Like, oh yeah, we kind of like ducked out without paying.
Wait, what? Not paying what? Doesn't matter. Okay, look, doesn't matter. Johan pushes past Ty's mom and looks at the 3 of them. You 3 need to. Do you have phones? You're kids. You have phones. Turn on. Do you have the live YouTubes? Now, please. It is important. You are now last hope for town.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah, sure. I give my phone unlocked.
And the blue pink.
Oh, if it's anything like the video, so we should probably listen to him.
turn on my phone, look up the most recent news articles.
Johan takes Ty's phone. He goes to YouTube, where there's in fact a live stream from Bell Hill, of all places. A local celebrity is returning to continue her show. Samantha, hostess of the Dark, and to continue to promote horror monster movies in the town. Time out.
Yeah.
Get his bathroom.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna take time, and we are going to pop. Don't you fucking.
Boom, bada 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 boom.